Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, the conscious coon killer, killing the coon within me and the coon within you. Now, I've been meaning to make this video like about a week or so ago, but this rapper named Noname, ironically, her rapper name is Noname. Dope rapper. If you like kind of more like spoken word type of hip hop, she's real cool. Like I hate to use the term female rapper, but she's a black woman that raps, right? uh Between her and Rap City and a few other ladies, like I really fuck with them. Like some of these, as I call them, stripper rappers, like Made the Stallion and Cardi B, and all them. Like their music's cool for if you want to turn up or whatever like that. But I just get tired of seeing that same imagery from these women. So like women like No Name is just a nice change of pace. She's dope as fuck. Even honestly, outside of her music, please go follow her on Twitter because she talks about a lot of real stuff, like a lot of real stuff uh, that affects Black people. Like just follow her on Twitter. I'll put a link in the description to her Twitter. But speaking of her Twitter, I believe she's deleted these tweets now, but she went on a rant about a week or so ago about how majority of the people that go and see her live are white. And she's like, look, I appreciate all my fans, everybody that supports me, but she's like, I'm not trying to sit up here and perform live for a room full of white folks. Like I'm trying to perform and create art primarily for my people. She said it just doesn't sit right with her when she looks on the audience. She sees a bunch of white folks, and in her lyrics she says nigga, in some of her songs, and she's kind of like, yeah, that shit does not sit right with me. Of course, a lot of white folks got mad at her and said that she's racist. She's talking about how she's gonna stop making albums and making music outside of her, Saba, and Smino. I guess they have a group together that they just created. I think that she's still gonna do that. But far as solo projects, she said that she's done because she's tired of seeing this stuff. And this is something that I've been noticing a lot too nowadays in hip hop. Obviously, hip hop is the biggest music genre in the world as far as album sales and concert sales and things like that. Not necessarily what music's being played at Walmart, but as far as like streaming numbers and album sales and concerts, things like this. Overall, it's the biggest music genre. So of course, yeah, white folks are going to consume the music as well. But she's like, look, I don't feel comfortable with this shit. And she had been showing or posting articles on Twitter about a lot of other hip hop artists that have, you know, kind of either share the same complaints or other or I guess bloggers talking about this. How a lot of mainstream rappers, a lot of their concerts is like 85% white folks. You know what I mean? But it's not like these other music genres is like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Which you can look at that one way or the other. But she was just kind of like, look, like I'm not about to do this. I'm not making music primarily for y'all. And I can respect that. You know what I mean? Like my thing is, I mean, one way or the other. I mean, if you're making music, people are gonna consume it if they want to consume it, and they have the right to. And you can't put some of the blame on black folks for not supporting black artists the way that we should by going out to their concerts, things like that. That's something that I've wanted to kind of make more of a effort to do. I went and saw Kendrick Lamar live in Chicago last year. It was it was a TDE concert, so it was like Kendrick, J Rock, Absol, Schoolboy. It was all them cats. SZA was supposed to be there, but she was sick. I was kind of bummed out by that, but folks gotta be well. But yeah, man, this is kind of like one, as black people, we do need to do a better job supporting these artists, and then on her and her as an artist, I could understand what you're saying, that she kind of felt like she was maybe, I guess, cooning a little bit or something, like not intentionally, but it just rubbed her the wrong way. You know what I mean? And to go back to the whole the female rap thing like that, I remember something that Cardi B said, and I actually agree with agree with what she said. Even though, like I said, I call them like shipper rappers, but she was like, look, people get mad at us for the kind of music that we make and how we act and all this type of stuff. But she's like, look, we're not forcing anybody to listen to our music, to buy our albums, all this type of stuff. Clearly, this is what y'all want. If we're this big, or make all this kind of money, things like this, you're mad at us for being this way. But if this way was so bad, we wouldn't be this big. And it's kind of like, yeah, like that is kind of on the fan base and the culture and the mind state that we are in this generation, that women like Cardi B can be looked at as the face of, I guess, hip hop for as far as women, and not somebody like Rhapsody who can wrap circles around all these female rappers today and a lot of the male artists too. Like, facts. Like I said, Noname, she's kind of more like spoken word. Far as with her rap style, really dope. Like, go on Spotify or whatever and check her music out. Like, it's cool. It's got a nice kind of smooth vibe to it. But if we're not supporting these folks and we're just running out for the next sexual image of black women or women within the, I guess, non-white pool, because Cardi B, I mean, yeah, she's kind of black but not really. She's black when it suits her. So I don't really want to call her a black woman, because she's called black women black roaches and shit. But anyway, comes to these non-white women and things like that, you know, if we're only or mainly supporting the ones that are putting on this stripper-like image, then what's that say about us? You know what I mean? Because they could continue to be the way that they want, but if we really had a problem with that, then we wouldn't be out here. And I say we, I'm just saying like our generation. We wouldn't be out here supporting that more heavy than a Rhapsody or a Noname or whoever, right? But then you see all these white folks that are going to No Name's concerts and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, well, damn, like what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? So it's something to think about. I'll put a link. I'll find an article that's talking about what she was talking about, so you guys can get a better understanding. And I'll put a link to her Twitter page to go follow her, because she talks about some real shit like police brutality. Talks about capitalism and a bunch of different shit. Like, she's dope as fuck. Yeah. Hopefully, I can meet her one day or see her live somehow. I know she said she's done with that shit, but she's still gonna do her group collaboration thing with her two homeboys. They all kind of came up together. It says Saba and Smino. So yeah, man. But check out the links in the description. And yeah, it's your boy, the conscious coon killer, killing the coon within me and the coon within you. Peace.